We welcome you to Palmcast tonight. We hope you enjoy the show today. It's not much of a show. It's a show about a show. It's the show of us creating the show. It's a show of us just showing you the intro to the show. So there's not much to the show right now. As you can see, each week we've been building up a little bit here, a little bit there, getting used to the editing, getting used to the new software, putting the team together, putting together our beautiful studio, which we're seeing here. So you're seeing all the pieces together. This is our first time in the studio. And in our next episode, it should be pulled all together and you're going to see something very special, something you've never seen before. So in today's episode, we just hope you enjoy watching the intro, the new intro scene, and you're going to see it's a little homage to a great TV show that some of you may have seen in the past called Life is Worth Living by Bishop Fulton J. Sheen. He's a great priest, a saint, soon to be canonized saint, and really an American hero and a true vir fidelis. Of course, he didn't go to this illustrious high school. He was from the Midwest. He went to a little school called Louvain or something like that, and then Catholic University of America. I'm not sure where that is. He didn't get to go to our grade school, but he's certainly an American icon and a vir fidelis in the sense of he really lived his life for God, and he was a voice of reason in a lot of times when there was no reason. You also know that he spoke with a cape and with a lot of flourish when he said things. And obviously, I don't quite have that same panache. Nor is the show really going to be like his show either. But I just liked his idea. He was in the forefront of using the media of his day. He was one of the first ones to have a big TV show, and it was hugely popular. In fact, for some times, it was the most popular TV show. So if Palmcast can emulate that in any way, that will be a good thing. Of course, we don't think we'll get to that level, nor are we trying to, but to achieve that type of success, which is just to reach a lot of people with the gospel message. Obviously, we're not presenting the gospel in the sense of, sermons or lessons or speeches like he used to give on his show. It's more like, what does it look like when you live those lessons in normal life, and then to try to maybe captivate somebody's heart that way with the gospel message. So that's really what our perspective is. But without any further ado, we would just like to show you maybe some of our old intros and then introduce to you our new intro, and just hope you can look forward to seeing the whole thing come together, which it is slowly and surely. So please enjoy, and maybe we should do something like Fulton Sheen used to do, where he would have his guardian angel go to his whiteboard and would help him give a presentation for his talk. So we might be able to maybe we'll try to do the same thing. Speaking of pools, this is the key. This is why we're all here now. We know this. We're here to talk about Fulton Sheen and his great show. The Life is Worth Living.
Oh.
Tell me what you know about it. The Life Worth Living.
I don't know anything. I've never seen the show.
You never seen it?
No.
The television show where he would give his sermons.
Yeah, I know the show. I don't know. I've never seen it.
Oh, yeah.
Very
So-
funny.
We listened to his
Yeah,
book.
he was funny,
Yeah.
but it was also like very serious at times.
I like that he used the chalkboard.
Yeah,
Loved that.
chalkboard.
Great lessons, very clear.
Yep.
What else do we love about it?
Just, I don't know. Is
He's
this for the
never seen it
podcast?
before. So the Comcast intro, which is what the show that we're doing right now is about me creating just the intro for the show.
Okay.
And it's going to be a juxtaposition of Sheen at the chalkboard, and I'm going to be at a whiteboard.
Love it.
So
Really good.
Which
Yeah.
is also very, kind of antiquated.
it's 100%.
Keep
So,
your antiquated.
yeah.
Yeah. This is better.
This is one. This is a topic happening right now.
Pools?
Yeah. And Christmas parties.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's the only thing I have going for me is Seinfeld. That's what comes to me. It's the Seinfeld. Normal life.
Okay.
Because I have a lot of videos up of like Catholic principles,
Yes.
praying the rosary, teaching the faith, all that. It's like, well, what does that look like? Carrying a baby out of the room. That's what it looks like. You know what I mean? So that's the
Yeah.
show. This is just life happening, and this is the principles being applied in front of you. So that's the ideal.
I think you have a nice house for a show.
Yeah.
White walls do look really good. Shows up nice.
Very photogenic.
Yeah.
So will you take something like this and splice it up with you talking?
Yeah. So
Okay.
it'll be
I would hope.
half studio, like a studio audience, like a Sheen type.
Okay.
And then it's like, and here's the thing we were talking about today.
I understand.
I mean, Joe's gonna look great in this video.
Yeah.
But no, tell us about Sheen. Have you seen the show?
No, haven't seen the show.
Really?
Yeah. Where do you want to be buried, by the way, just so we get it ahead?
You have to watch Sheen. Did you watch Sheen when you were in the seminary?
I mean, I've seen various pieces.
Yeah, I've seen
of the show.
clips. I've just
Yeah.
never
Clips.
watched.
I've never watched
It's
the whole
worth
thing.
going through, and they're online.
Oh, wow.
You can watch
Yeah,
all the
you
shows,
can watch them on YouTube. That's right.
and
Then we're
they're
good.
worth it.
It's an old style. It's kind of like, he's kind of, I
Did he
don't
win
want to use the
Emmys
word
for it?
flamboyant because that's a bad, but he's kind of very expressive in a different way,
Well, he
in a very
speaks-
old school
He
way.
speaks the way you just were speaking, in that
That's why I'm following
way. Like,
Yeah,
what do you call
yeah,
Like, the
this-
way you speak naturally is how he had to fake it.
No,
Yeah,
no.
pretty much. Pretty much.
It was the #1 television show of the
Yes,
60s.
it
was.
60s.
And he won Emmys, right?
40s?
He won a few Emmys.
Yes, he did.
Some old year.
So he,
Yeah.
yeah, super, like, not, like, again,
Would you
what
say
word is
Bishop
it?
Barron is the new Fulton Sheen of our time?
He's
Would you say
trying to be.
with his
No,
reach?
because
Yeah.
Fulton Sheen was also entertaining.
Oh.
No, I mean,
That's
I'm
good.
not Barry. No, he's not trying to entertain you. He's trying to
No,
teach
you're right.
you,
He's not trying to do the same thing.
He's
right?
doing educationally, like purely.
Yeah. But he's also, but his Sunday sermons when he preaches are very, like, Sheeny in the sense, like,
Oh.
it's he is kind of doing his Sheen thing there.
But I think that style would not work today. People like to be taught. People
Yeah.
like informative
Yeah.
things. People
Yeah.
are listening to
Yeah.
that stuff all the time, right?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
a different
Right.
audience.
That's like the success with Bible in a Year,
Right.
right? It's just like they like that podcasty, like learning about things.
So that's
Exactly.
what I wanted to dovetail into. Is like, what podcast are you like into and really loving, or have loved? Bible in the Year was a big one. Have you done that one too?
I
Yeah.
started to, but I felt it was really hard to just continue. Yeah, and then if I fell back too much, just to keep up with those days was really hard. But I like Ascension Presents. I think Father Mike Schmitz has a really big reach.
Oh yeah.
Overall, though, Ascension Presents is always a good fallback option as a Catholic, and I feel like if Father Mike Schmitz, he's really popular. Yeah, with Jackie and Bobby Angel. They're really good.
They're very good for dating.
Yeah.
We love listening to that.
I'm getting ready in the morning.
I love
Yeah,
Pints
I
with
try to do
Aquinas.
that.
Yeah, Pints with Aquinas too.
I
Hard to
love
find
that.
something.
Yeah, now
Friends
Friends
with
very
Aquinas
good.
is too long.
You know, Pints with Aquinas.
I did
I
listen
listened to that
to
too.
one of the two of those.
He goes too long.
Yeah,
All his
I
videos
can
are 2
listen to
hours.
all day. He's excellent.
You don't
I'm
like
like,
them?
I'm like,
I like
he's
that
too
too.
long. It's too long. I'm like, so in 10 minutes.
But there's a call for some of that. Like if you're on a road trip or
Yeah.
you're washing
Laundry
the dishes,
or
doing the
cooking.
laundry.
Or cooking, like really, that's what I think a lot
There's a
of
lot
moms are.
of there's a